So the event happened yesterday, and honestly, what do I think about it? It was eh, meh. It was a bunch of CGI trailers. I mean, I could be wrong, but I feel like the only gameplay they have shown was Halo Infinite. I could be wrong, but let's dive into this. So they showed off gameplay for Halo Infinite. Cool. It's a Halo game. It seems to have a grappling hook of some kind, and it might look like Doom at least. Cool. But it still has that Halo hype to it. And also, it kind of looks similar to the first Halo game, in a sense. It looks kind of similar, where you start off, you know, crashing and you're getting out and you're exploring this world, kind of like how you are with Halo 1. But this is supposed to be more open, as that one was like linear. This is like actually more open. So that was cool. Cool. There was also State of Decay 3. I haven't played the first one or second one. I mean, cool. I don't know much about it. Doesn't look that interesting. Then Forza Motorsport. Oh, gee whiz. Cool, another Forza Horizon game. Not interested. So far we have seen games that I am not interested in it. And then they showed off Everwild, which has this it's like, how should I put it? It has a little, it has like a cute art style to it. Really, really cute. But I would say this. So far we went through a few games on the list. They barely showed anything for these games. So keep that in mind. Most of it was CGI, so I couldn't really, they didn't really give a whole lot of information on these games. So, next one was Tell Me Why. It's supposed to look like similar to the, what was that game? I should write this down. What was that game? What was that game? I totally forgot that game. It's like a story. It's like Telltale Games, at least. Um, I forgot what it was called though. It's gonna kill me. Yeah, it's gonna kill me. But it's like one of those you choose options and then you go cool. And then they showed Ori Will of the Wisps. Increasing the frame rate and stuff like that. Cool, awesome game. Play it. That game is really awesome. So far, I love the Ori series. So far, so and then they showed the Outer Worlds Peril on Gorgon. Oh my gosh, this looks so big. This looks bigger than I thought it was. And I'm honestly looking forward to this. I I'm sorry, Bethesda, but I think Obsidian is doing much better. I am so sorry, Bethesda. Maybe they can learn. Maybe they will improve and maybe, you know, improve on their games. But that looked really, really freaking awesome. And then Grounded, which was okay. It was like Honey I Shrunk Your Kids. You're going around small, exploring the world. I mean, I think that would. Did they make a video game? I think they did. I'm not entirely sure. But cool. Cool, 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 cool. And then they showed Fable. I didn't talk about that in my rumors. CGI, know nothing about it. No gameplay, no release date, nothing. So, cool. And then they show Phantasy Star Online 2. Great game. Great game. Great series. I honestly love the Phantasy Star series. So cool. Cool. And then they have the Medium. It looks freaking awesome from what I saw. It looks awesome. It has that Silent Hill vibe. With the Silent Hill 1, you're going into town and all of a sudden, as you explore some places, all of a sudden you're in this other area, this completely hellish area. And that's what it looks like here. But it looks like you're some detective going around and stuff. That game looks really, really cool. Really, really cool. I'll have to say. The Gunk, I mean, you're going around cleaning stuff. Is that really fun? I mean, I probably should have said it because you clean stuff in Sunshine. And you kind of clean stuff in Luigi's Mansion. Um, and speaking of me being a Nintendo fanboy, so I probably shouldn't say nothing about that game. Let's move on. And then they showed Tetris. Okay, moving on. Okay, fine, I'll talk about it. They showed Tetris. Cool. Like, does that really get me excited? No. Then they showed Warhammer Darktide. Cool. And then another game, I know some people actually like this franchise, honestly, is the Stalker. And there's the Stalker 2. I barely know anything about the original. I think it was like an old school shooter. I don't know. I don't know. Like, it looks cool. It looks okay. Probably not a game I'm interested in. And then they showed Destiny 2. Yay! I don't care about Destiny 2. But I do care about Psychonauts 2. And so far, the visuals looks amazing. I feel like they have been putting touches on it, which looks really, really amazing. Really, really amazing. And then they showed As Dusk Falls. Doesn't look like that interesting. And then another Obsidian game. I wish they showed more. And it's called Avoid, or however you want to pronounce it. Avowed. However you want to pronounce that. And I wish Bethesda learned something from Obsidian here. This looks like Skyrim. I mean, it's not like we play like Skyrim different several times. But, you know, like all of a sudden you're like holding a sword and you're like doing spells with your other hand as you're hearing like a dragon coming out. Like, that looks amazing, to be really honest. And that is the Xbox event. I mean, there was some ups and downs with it. A lot of CGI. There was barely any gameplay. Um, did it really get me excited for an Xbox console? Probably not. I mean, Ori and Will of the Wisps, you can play that on PC. Outer Worlds PC. And Switch. Like, you can play that game on the Switch. And on PlayStation. So, there's that. Grounded looks okay. Medium, definitely something. And Psychonauts 2. The rest of the games were just meh. Like the Gunk, meh. Tetris, meh. Fable, meh. Grounded, meh. Tell me why, meh. So, it just, I don't know. I could be looking at it wrong. Like, were y'all hyped when y'all watched this? I mean, I don't know how I feel about it. I really, really don't. The medium looks really great though. Like Silent Hill's dead. Konami ain't gonna do nothing with that series. And seeing it come back in a new way, the new IP, would love to see that. Would love to see that. Would love to see that. So far it was okay. Wasn't bad. Wasn't that great, but just okay. Um, you know, it's nice to see some games, but it's like, where's the gameplay? Like, is it missing somewhere? Like, is it just poof, it out of existence? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, what do y'all think about it? I mean, do y'all like it? Did y'all really enjoy it for what it is? I could change these videos up to show the gameplay of these, or so show the CGI trailers. But I don't know if I want to because it didn't show off gameplay. It didn't show like barely anything. Like the only one that showed off really any like really good gameplay is Halo Infinite, and that's it. That is literally it. As far as I can remember, that is literally it. I think they showed maybe a little Psychonauts 2 gameplay. I think. I don't know. But tell me what y'all think. Did y'all really enjoy this? Was this really exciting? I mean, I was a little excited from hearing all this. I wasn't getting my hopes too high because I'm not an Xbox person. Um, but they do have some good franchise. Ori is a good franchise. I can really vouch for Ori, like all day and all night. And probably for Outer Worlds, even though it's not a franchise, but that game I can vouch for that game. In Medium, I could probably, if I were to solve more with the Medium, I probably could vouch more for that game. Other than that, it's okay, cool. I mean, cool, cool. I don't know, like, there's not much to say about it. I mean, are y'all excited for an Xbox? Are y'all gonna get it? You know, is it gonna be really a beast of a machine? I can't wait when people get it and hear about it. Like, that's the thing with me. Because I don't have the money to be able to go out and buy this. I don't. I don't. I don't. I'm sorry. Especially when the world's bricks right now, I can't. But tell me what you thought about it. Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? Was it meh, like how I see it? Was there any games that really interest you and spark you? You know, are you really interested and ready for Halo Infinite? Because it is a big franchise. So, tell me what you think, and I will see y'all guys and girls in the next gaming news.